most decorated one.
What was the question?
Where the fuck were you?
What?
Where were you?
Running a marathon.
The question Lee had was, who was the Michael Jordan of baseball, football, and hockey? And then I added wrestling at the end. Who do you think was the Michael Jordan of those sports?
In the what years?
Like overall, in your opinion.
Baseball. The Michael Jordan of baseball.
So, if you, what I picked was Babe Ruth for baseball.
I would say Derek Jeter.
Oh, that's a good one.
I would say Derek Jeter. Because he played he played all of 20 years with the Yankees.
Yeah.
Jordan played every 15 years with the Bulls and the last 2 or 3 with the Wizards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Jeter for baseball. For football, it's got to be Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Hands down. And I'm not the biggest Brady fan, but I got to give him props.
Uh-huh.
And hockey, just because they always put them together and they had cartoons together, Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah. And what about wrestling?
Wrestling? Wow. So the first name that comes into your head is Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you tell anybody in the world, wrestling, the first thing they're going to say is Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? But then you got other wrestlers like Ric Flair could be the Michael Jordan of wrestling. Undertaker could be or even John Cena right now. You say John Cena and the first thing you think is wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I will go with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
How about you?
So I was telling Lee, I did baseball is Babe Ruth. Football, probably have to go Tom Brady. But with football, it was kind of tricky, right? I was telling Lee, I would think it would have to be a quarterback or a coach, right? And there's been so many great quarterbacks, but of course Tom Brady is like, he's the guy now. Yeah, he is the GOAT. Wayne Gretzky for hockey, because that's the only motherfucker I know that plays hockey, and you know who Wayne Gretzky is, right? So
yeah,
he's the great one, I think they call him. And then for wrestling, I mean, yeah, Hulk Hogan is the one that everybody thinks of, but me personally, the Michael Jordan of wrestling, because he's my favorite wrestler growing up, was Bret Hart. But that was because of...
That's a good pick, too. That's an awesome pick.
Because then I was thinking about it. When you think about the Michael Jordan of a sport, right? There's 2 parts to that. It's the person who made the sport like known to the most people, right? But then also the most decorated player of that sport, right? Michael Jordan fits both of those, right? He was the most popular player and he was the most decorated player, right? And then when you go into the other sports, it's tricky because like Tom Brady, he's the most decorated. Babe Ruth, I think, is somebody they always heard, but I don't know if he's the most decorated player. You know what I mean?
So, to piggyback off of that question, right? Michael Jordan's Batman, he always had his Robin, right?
Yeah.
Who would be the Pippen of all of sports? Because at the time, Pippen was considered the number 2 best player, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know if the question will be right because Pippen's not considered like a big, you know what I'm saying? It'll have to be like, who's the Kobe of esports now? Or who's like the LeBron of these games?
The next one up. The next one.
Exactly. So I think that'll be the question. Now, if you tell me who is the best 2-man, who are the 2 best players of each league or whatever? Like if you had to pick, like the Pippen and Jordan, pick 2 players that'll be good. So you said Babe Ruth. Who would be that second one for you?
You know what? I gotta give it to you, Derek Jeter. That was a good pick.
Yeah, Derek Jeter. For some reason, I think he won what 6 championships.
What's up, Papa?
Been with the team.
What did I miss
back.
out?
I think I gotta go now.
Yeah, any questions that you guys went through?
Nah, he was just talking about his Michael Jordan of different sports, but then he was asking who's the number 2 of all the sports, like the Kobe Bryant of each sport, or you know what I mean? The next one up, the next one that would be considered the great one after the person you picked.
So I had Babe Ruth for baseball.
Hold on 1 second, I'm getting my charger.
Go ahead, buddy. Man, I know I'm probably gonna get flack for this, but if the second, say Alex Rodriguez from baseball, I'll come on. I'll get back to the podcast. Mine's will be LeBron, A-Rod. On hockey, Mario Lemieux. Who else? And sorry, people, for the toilet sound. It's not me. I think I still need to figure out baseball. Baseball is the fucking hard one. No, or NFL. I'll wait till these mofos get back. But yeah, people, while these mofos are doing their thing, taking shits and pisses, there's a piss break if you guys need to take one. By all means, like I said, you guys have your own
All right, I'll use
criticism
this
or
one for
comment on the MJ stuff, then please let us know. We definitely want to hear you, especially since it's the last episode on this. So we definitely want to get your insight to it. But I'm going to swing beer. I'm a swig of beer. And these Mama Lukes take forever. Why we call them Mama Lukes? Because they're Mama Lukes. Oh, there goes Salchicha number 2 in the background. Salchicha number 2. I think at this point, Jen is Salchicha number 3. Alright, so Milton. So my picks for number 2 for hockey was Mario Lemieux. For Major League Baseball, I said Alex Rodriguez. NBA, fucking LeBron James. And then for football, man, football is always a hard one because it's such not a team game. I'm trying to think of someone who's dominant, like Tom Brady's Damn, and I'll say like Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning, like, he didn't win that many rings. So I'm trying to think like who else has been like a dominant player in football. Probably, again, Joe Montana would probably be my second one. So
Patrick Mahomes.
No, he's too young. I'm sure there's more people with more rings. There's probably like Terry Bradshaw, some of those guys that got like a lot of rings. But yeah, but that would be it. What did Al say?
I forgot. What did Al say?
Your number,
the Michael Jordan of each sport?
Yeah.
The number 2.
Okay, so for baseball, like I told Milton before, was Jeter for me.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Hockey?
Hockey was Wayne Gretzky.
Number 2?
No, like main guy.
Yeah, but what's your number 2?
I didn't have answers for those yet because the way I was telling Milton was, it's either we could do, okay, we picked up Michael Jordan for each sports, and then we got to take it to who's the Kobe Bryant or who's the LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. What's your number 2s? Like me for baseball, and I'll do this quick. A-Rod for baseball. For basketball, LeBron James. For football, Joe Montana. For hockey was Mario Lemieux.
So are we going by how many championships they won, or it's like popularity?
No, it's your opinion. Who you think is the second?
So for baseball, for some reason, I want to say Ken Griffey Jr.
That's a great one.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was with Seattle, the most popular person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then went to Cincinnati Reds and forget about it. For football, number 2, I said Tom Brady. I'll have to go with a running back, and then for me it'll be Barry Sanders.
And then basketball?
No, I can't pick basketball.
So it's Kobe for you?
Number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, like up and coming. Who's the next one up?
So you see the way I got the questions messed up. So,
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
The way that I was thinking was, Michael Jordan had his number 2 Pippen, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you talking about like
So
your Batman and Robin?
Exactly. That's the way I was going. Now, if I was going the next level, like Michael Jordan's number 1 and then Kobe's 2, so Jeter would be 1, then you got to get the next person that's coming up, because Jeter and Griffin was in the same season era. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if I had to pick the upcoming, it'll be Jeter first, and then I had to pick somebody else in baseball, like maybe Bryce Harper or Trout now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That'll be thing. But I was thinking more like a Batman and Robin. They didn't have to be in the same team, but in the same era. Like, who was right behind Jeter? You know what I'm saying?
Also, it will be different eras then, if it's behind Jeter, or in the same era.
In the same era. So Michael Jordan and Pippen were in the same, right?
Gotcha.
They were 1 and 2. So who will be, for me, like Jeter will be my 1 in that era. Who will be the number 2 in that era?
So for me, will probably be A-Rod, number 1. Then probably number 2, Ken Griffey Jr. And then hockey, Gretzky and Lemieux. Football, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. And then basketball, Michael Jordan. But does Kobe count? They're different eras.
No. So Michael Jordan had his Pippen already. So those 2 already. That's it.
No, but I don't think Pippen was the second best after Michael Jordan.
No, but in that era, he was considered second best in the league.
But I did it. I think somebody like for me, Dominique was better than like Pippen, but in a different way. He was more of a scorer.
Gotcha.
He was more of a scorer. What about you, Mil?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like Babe Ruth, I guess Lou Gehrig, he was of that era, so he would be the number 2. Wayne Gretzky, I don't know anything about hockey, so I can't really say. I guess, what was the guy from the Rangers? Messier?
From the Bruins? Bar? There's a guy named Bar. Messier. Yeah, he was
Messier,
good.
yeah. Because they were teammates on the Rangers, but they were also teammates on the Oilers before that.
How the hell you don't know hockey and you know what team they're playing?
I know.
The Oilers? I saw the 30 for 30 when they got... Did you see that? The Wayne Gretzky one?
Nah, I don't think I did.
Oh, you should check that shit out. It's pretty good. And then for football, I guess I'll do Tom Brady, and I think he was playing still. Brett Favre.
Oh, wow, that's good. Yeah, that's good. So we're still on what episode we're talking about right now?
Nah,
so we're talking about episode.
We just got random questions, I think. I got 2 last questions. How you feel about MJ and his personality? Do you think he's fucked up? Like in his thinking?
Nope, I like it. I love it.
What about you, Milton?
I didn't think if I would have never watched this documentary, I still would have it's not something I was always thinking about. Like, oh, how's Michael Jordan? Because we don't know shit about him. I don't think if Michael Jordan was playing in this era, I don't think he'll have like an Instagram or a Facebook, Twitter. He won't have none of that shit. I mean, that's me personally thinking.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a 31-year-old Michael Jordan right now in the NBA playing versus LeBron and Anthony Davis and all that, like Kevin Durant.